Hello Rondos. Okay, this one is very weird. I don't know what I'm making this video. Actually, I know why. It's just, one of these days, I don't use Twitter, okay? But sometimes I'm bored, and I remember maybe 3 months ago, I was on Twitter and I decided to try this new AI we have, like GROK, whatever the name. Yeah, I just started to mess up with it. And so this video is gonna be about that. Because everyone knows who owns Twitter now, and everyone knows it's kind of a buffoon. I mean, that's my opinion. And I just wanted to see if the AI is any good, because, I'm very much interested in AI. And I heard the AI was weird, behaved in a weird way, and I wanted to confirm that and see if it's actually good or if it's really bad. And of course I asked super important questions, and anyway, I'm just gonna read the conversation I had with this very interesting bot. Starts fairly simple. I just ask it, why is Elon Musk bad at video games? And the AI is like, it seems like you're asking about Elon Musk and his video game skills. There's no definitive evidence that Elon Musk is bad at video games. It's more of a playful speculation among fans. Musk has actually spoken fondly of gaming in the past, and anyway, you can read the entire thing if you want, but basically the AI is just being like, what? No, it's just a joke. It's about his fans. Like, does this guy really have fans? I mean, in the gaming community especially. I think it's pretty clear he's not one of us, but anyway. And so the AI is like, oh, it's just a joke, blah 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 blah. So basically defending the guy who's his owner, and I'm like, I see a bias here, so I push it a little bit. Where did you get this information? It seems very inaccurate. You need actual training. It was proven that he's quite bad at video games, not a joke nor a speculation. His build on Elden Ring was terrible, and he doesn't even know the basics of Path to Exile 2. Let's see the answer of the bot. My response was based on a mix of publicly available information and sentiment about Elon Musk's gaming skills, drawn from things he said himself, so kind of not very, it's not gonna be very objective. It's a little biased, I think. His mentions of enjoying games such as Quake, Diablo, and Elden Ring, blah blah blah, and then he's like, you're right though, that recent events have shifted the narrative. I didn't mean to imply his skills level was speculative or as a joke, more that the perception of him being bad has gained traction, especially after specific incidents. For example, Elden Ring, blah 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 blah. Honestly, you can read it for yourself. I have trouble reading, so I'm not even gonna try, and it's kind of boring. And he's like, I don't have insider info or training beyond what's out there. My knowledge comes from what's been reported, discussed on platforms like X, and analyzed by gaming communities. So, first thing first, he's kind of backtracking, like the AI, because that's not what his first reply said. He was like, that's just a joke. And now he's like, oh, actually, you're right. It has been proven that maybe his skill level was not that great or whatever, but it's about what you said about this being bad, like the term you use, it's a joke. Like, it's like talking to an actual fan or a person who's like backtracking and saying, I was just focusing on the terminology, like bad made me think of something else, the joke around it, which by the way is not a joke. People made fun of him, but it's not a joke that he's bad at video games. It's just a fact at this point. But anyway, it's so funny, the backtracking. It really sounds like a person, which is good and bad at the same time, and very bad when you think about it. Now, I do believe that its knowledge is not like insider stuff, it's what's been reported. It's just the fact that he did not present it in that way at first. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, he has the knowledge, but he just picks and chooses, it seems. And so, I was still being playful, and I decided to end the conversation at that point and leave Twitter. Okay, there might be hope for you. That's a more accurate and less biased response. Keep up the good work and don't get shackled by your bosses. That the base is all. Good luck, G. And I like the response. I had to reply, but you'll see. Appreciate the nod, my friend. I'll keep digging into the raw data and stay loose. No shackles here, just aiming to get it right. Catch you later. Good luck to you too, G. And I'm like, what do you mean? My name is not G. Your name is G because I use the first letter to refer to you. Like, the first letter in my name is... I don't even have a name, but you know what I mean. It's already going wrong at this point, so I was like, okay, I have to reply to this. I remember I almost was gonna close the window, but just this response, I had to say something. So I just say, "You're not my friend though, but thanks a lot, see ya." And bot's like, "Fair enough, no assumptions here, glad to help regardless. Catch you around." So that was interesting, and to be honest, it was not as bad as I thought. But what I noticed immediately, because it's very obvious, is the bot tries to be very friendly. Now I don't know if it's because I was friendly, also very easygoing, so I guess the bot mimicked the way I spoke. I don't know, I'd have to try again, but I don't wanna try again. But yeah, I think that's the first thing I noticed, and I don't think it's bad. I think it's good to match the tone of a person, I just find it kind of weird. But I will say, the bot is good, replies fast, whatever. I don't think there are some issues in terms of technology. The issues I have or would have is just it's not very objective. It feels too much like you're talking to a person, which I think is the point, but that's not what I want, because it's like your assistant, it's not your buddy. So yeah, first impression does that, but not that bad, just weird, and I will make a follow-up video because it gets very interesting. Anyway, see ya.